Hello, friends. Here I am. I know a lot of y'all probably thought I was dead. Your girl's been on a hiatus. We have so much to talk about. I want to start off with the fact that I have missed you all tremendously. I'm looking a little rough tonight, so let's just not pay any attention to any of that. We have so many things to talk about. I think this is just going to be like, I got some splaining to do, Lucy, and I guess I'm just going to have to lay it all out there for everybody. Yeah, I got Temu hauls and stuff to do. But right now, the pressing issue is the wedding extravaganza that I've been building you all up for the longest time, and then I fell off the face of the earth. So let's backtrack a little bit. The wedding is not this weekend, but next weekend. So we're in wedding crunch mode right now, trying to get everything ready, all the last minute stuff. I wanted to show you guys my dress, but it's still at the alterations lady. Not going to get it until the day before the wedding. So there goes that idea. But yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a whole lot since I've seen and talked to y'all last. I think about all of you daily. You are never once out of my mind and out of my heart. It's just been bullshit, to be honest. I don't even know how long ago it was I made the last video, but it's been bullshit, let me tell ya. It all started back, I don't know, probably like beginning of March, somewhere in there. We had to get new health insurance. And everybody was like, I can get it through my employer, but it's super pricey. My husband's retired, so we'll get full coverage health insurance once he's 68. But right now he's only 56, so we got a little bit of time. Anywho, I can get us health insurance through my employer, but it's expensive. What isn't expensive nowadays? We'll talk about that too. So everybody's like, oh, go on, healthcare.gov and, blah, 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 blah. I was like, yeah, okay, let me check it out. I couldn't get any of like the great deals that were out there, but I found a plan that I was comfortable with paying X amount of money a month. But I'm old, as you all know, 55 plus, and I'm old school. I'm of the day when you purchase things of this type of seriousness, you sat down face to face. Not nowadays, girl. Everything's done by Susie Q over the computer. Or Bobby Joe over the phone. It's a crazy world we live in. Long story short, get to rambling and get all off track. Got this health insurance. Asked 1,000,001 questions because I was so skeptical. Because for the longest time, 26 some years, we had full coverage through my husband's employer. But once he no longer worked there was from that time to when retirement age that we had the lapse, or we had to get insurance. So I would ask about like office visits and hospital coverage, and most importantly, prescription coverage. Oh yeah, that's all. Your prescriptions are all covered. Like the higher price ones at the most will be $10 a month. I was like, well, damn, okay, cool. And it was still like a PPO. That's what I was used to, and those are hard to get nowadays. I don't want to spend hours talking about this insurance. But the gist of the problem became it was all a scam. We didn't even start using it till probably mid-March. We go to the doctor, didn't have to pay nothing for our office visits and everything. So I'm like, okay, like everything is as they said, yada, yada, yada. Well, now we had to start getting prescriptions. And I kept telling them, I'm type 2 diabetic. And I was like, I need my diabetic shot, my Ozempic. Or at that time, I was taking Trulicity. I need my shot. I need my shot. I need my shot. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. We got to fill out the paperwork and have your doctor sign the paperwork and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, huh? I went like 8 weeks without my shot. And they knew because I was on that phone at least twice a week with them. Long story short, I don't know if we talked about this in like my last video. I got really, really sick because I finally got my shots and because I was without it for so long. Your girl was like, she was hit by 52 Mack trucks and then backed over by a couple of army tanks. It was the sickest I've ever been in my entire life. Ended up in the hospital. Basically nothing they can do. It has to just come out of your system. I was sicker than a dog for like 10 days. Couldn't work. Nothing. It was horrible. So annoying. Finally got through all of that crap. So I'm like, we're basically paying out of pocket for all of our prescriptions. I was using like GoodRx because I'm like, it doesn't even seem like we have any kind of prescription coverage. I mean, the whole thing was just freaking janky. Long story short, I mean, like I said, I ended up in the hospital. All of a sudden, we start getting doctor bills in the mail for like $340 some per doctor visit. And me and my husband each go see the doctor every month. I must have lost my damn mind when them bills started rolling in. I was on that phone like, what is up with this, Susan? Oh no, they must be coding it wrong. We'll have to have you get over to benefits. You know, it was just this constant reassurance of the bullshit they were selling. So this went on till like probably mid-April. I finally reached out to someone in their benefits, whatever. And they're like, you don't have any coverage. I was paying all this money per month. The only coverage we had was like a yearly doctor visit. What? WTF? I got on the phone with my bank right away and I was like, they're going to be drafting this payment out of my account. Y'all need to stop this payment. I ended up getting all my premiums back that I paid for January, February, March, and April. Thank God. Had to file a fraud case with the cyber division of the FBI. Sounds very important and, you know, high up. I didn't hear not a damn word from nobody. So here's the real kicker. Yeah, I got my premiums back, but now we ain't got no insurance. So now I'm right back at square one. I was like, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and get this insurance through my employer. Well, let me tell you, because in my mind, it was a life-changing event because, you know, unless you're in open enrollment, it can only change crap if it's a life-changing event. You know, got married, had a baby, lost coverage due to no choice of your own. Well, hello. We lost coverage due to no choice of our own because somebody sold us a bullshit policy. I had to go round and round and round with that. And finally, they're like, okay, we can give it to you, but we gotta start it as when they're saying the one they sold you ended. So they had to revert it back to the beginning of April. And this was like mid-June when I finally got the insurance through my employer. So now your girl has to pay double premiums weekly until I'm caught up. It's another reason why I can't make videos, because I'm working every drop of overtime, not for my freewheeling glamorous lifestyle, but just to pay that damn insurance bill, let me tell you. It's been a lot. I'm surprised I don't drink, if I'm being honest. I tell my daughter all the time, I said, man, if I was a drinker, I'd be a blubbering alcoholic by now. It's too much stress, you guys. Too much aggravation. Plus, we had this wedding that was creeping. You know, it's like all the things we wanted to do for the wedding, well, the majority of those went right out the window. I mean, first my car gets almost stolen. Had to come up with that money to get my car fixed due to no fault of my own. Then this insurance crap. It's been a lot. I thought everybody's going to wonder what the hell happened to me. I had so much planned. Like, we were going to look at my dress choices together for the wedding. Today I finally didn't work overtime tonight. So I was like, I have to get on here and make this video, let people know that I'm like still alive, if anybody actually cares. I think one or two of you might. But yeah. I even had Maddie with the bun was emailing me like, Jody, are you okay? I was like, girl, I'm here. I'm hoping to make a video soon. So here I am. I don't know. I don't know. Everything is just crazy to me. Everything in general, with the way, like, the whole world is currently. You know, we have assassination attempts on a former president. Our current president is, vanished. I don't know. It's just crazy stuff. Prices keep going up and up and up on everything. The funny thing is, our wages are exactly the same. Go to the grocery store, you can barely afford to eat these days. Prices go up. I'm there so much because I only buy enough for a couple days because it's just me and my husband. So I'm at the grocery store all the time because it's just right down the block from my house. So I notice the price differences. What I also notice is the quality. The quality of the food is getting worse and worse, and the prices are going up and up. And if it's not so much the quality, the packaging is getting smaller. Gas prices. Here in Wisconsin, actually, I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and on the way home, I was like, oh, I better get gas. I don't know what gas stations you have by us, but like here we have Speedways. So I was like, oh, I'll stop at Speedway. Normally I like to go to BP, but there wasn't one close by. So I was like, well, I'll just stop at Speedway. That's fine. They wanted $3.89 a gallon. I was like, oh, hell no. I drove a little ways and found a BP, and it was $3.45. Why would I pay $3.89 when I can get it for $3.45? You got to watch everything nowadays, guys. Everything. I don't know. Like I said, I've missed you guys so much, and I had so much going on, and I didn't want to let you guys down with the wedding. And I don't know how I'm going to do this stuff with the wedding, because you can't like post pictures and stuff on here. And you guys already know I don't know how to edit nothing. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I could go for a pina colada. That sounds really good. I digress. What's been up with everybody? Like, I feel like I've been living in a cave since like the end of April. I see Maddie's on vacation somewhere. I haven't even caught a video. I haven't seen any of Jackie's videos. I haven't seen anything of anybody's. Let me just put it that way. One thing I will have to say is I was impressed with myself tonight. I said this is the first time in months I've had like some free time. I'm gonna make like a good ass dinner, and let me show you what I made. And this was like super duper easy. I'm gonna switch the camera around a minute.